Hello friends and welcome to another Modern League. Today we're going to be playing a deck that I personally have had a lot of experience with. And if you're looking to grind out a lot of leagues, looking to grab yourself a couple of trophies, this would definitely be on my list of decks to recommend. With Burn, your lines are going to be fairly simple. You're going to be able to grind out games at an incredible pace. And Burn has very good matchups in Modern right now that Uro has kicked the bucket. 2 lands, we have a creature. This is a keep. Searing Blaze. Really kind of hoping our opponent leads with like Noble Hierarch or something. We just get the Searing Blaze and run over them. Ooh, our opponent's mulliganing to 3 cards. Could mean a few things. Tron mulligans very well. So, 1 mana, 3 damage, what could be better? It's difficult to think of anything. The YouTube comments have been telling me that I have been missing lethal with the Izzet Prowess deck. So I'm going to simplify things a little bit. Hey there, Travis. Yeah, you remember I play Burn. This should actually be a really familiar matchup for you. Of course, they're going to natural Tron. Just thinking, if they're going to natural Tron, I should probably fire off 2 of these spells. Yeah, should be. Should be. I suppose it doesn't really matter. I'll hit. Ooh, the Spatial Contortion. Getting rid of the Eidolon there. Alright, so what's it going to be? You going to slam the tower? I think they would have slammed the tower already if they had it. Well, there it is, but they're just going to pass. Tron. Haha. I think that we have a better matchup versus Tron. Alright, put you to 1. What you got? I know, right? They did mulligan to 3, so maybe they just have all lands all day? I don't know. So I'm thinking Smash is going to be a hit. We could also bring in some number of Path to Exile. Being on the draw, I don't think I really like Eidolon against Tron. I would like to bring it back in on the play. Searing Blaze doesn't seem too hot. So we're going to want to bring 2 cards back in. Could bring in Skullcrack Path. I don't think the Vortex is going to be all that great. And then there is also the option of Deflecting Palm, which could be decent. Do you think the 2-path is enough, or should we go all the way up to 3? Because I don't think the 3rd Skullcrack is all that necessary. The thing is, path doesn't do damage. A lot of lands in this hand. Not a big fan of that. And none of them even draw cards. Bad hand keep. Okay. Oh man, that's funny. So opponent mulligan to 3 cards again and then scooped. Yeah, this hand is pretty good. We have 3 lands, but one of them is a draw land, and we have turn 1 creature, so we're happy with this. Bloodstained Mire pass, no companion. We get spell, decent. I think we probably fetch shock. JDX the Kid, what's up? Oh, look at that basic mountain. Here comes Lightning Bolt. Takes out the Swiftspear. This could be a mirror match. Could be Izzet? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to really need to focus on killing their creatures more than anything else. So Lightning Bolt, Rift Bolt, cards like that are relegated to killing their creatures. We can't actually cast the Rift Bolt. We need 3 mana for that one. So we're just going to Lightning Bolt the dragon now. And we might as well spike them as well, I guess. That's a good question, Eggy. We definitely could play Lurrus. A lot of burn decks do. But that cuts out a slot that we could use for a different card. Manamorphose. Nothing good ever comes of Manamorphose. Stormwing time. So the Rift Bolt will answer an entity if they don't have another spell. But if they don't tap out, it's pretty risky to send a Rift Bolt at it. We could just lose the spell. Oh, congratulations there. It's always nice to be 5-0. Now, these creatures are starting to get out of hand. So that's 10 burn in hand. This could be lethal, but we're actually pretty close to lethal ourselves on our end. Oh no, we're gonna die. Unless they kill us right now. Yeah, that was pretty much the goal. The mutagenic growth probably seals it. Yeah, that's lethal with the mutagenic. Okay, so we're going to want to bring in Path for sure. Kor Firewalker seems good. Searing Blaze, Deflecting Palm. Take out the Skullcrack. I think, yeah, we definitely keep in the Eidolon. We're on the play. That's going to be good in this matchup. The Boros Charm we could possibly cut, or the Lava Spike. They usually have Dragon's Claw. That would be a pain if they had that. We do have Smash in the board, but that would be the only card that we would potentially be bringing it in for. That's a terrible hand. We can maybe do something with this. Soulscar Mage, let's kill it. Whew. All this magic is thirsty work. Let's kill it with fire. Yeah, Spyro's a beast. Okay, here's a Swiftspear. I want to Helix it. Okay, no mutagenic growth. Phew. We're going to go Boros Charm and then Skewer the Swiftspear. Might seem weird, like, why am I pointing all of my spells at their creatures? I could be pointing all this damage at their face and they'd pretty much be dead by now. Izzet Prowess kills us with their creatures. If they have no creatures, they can't kill us. That is my thought process anyway. We're hoping for no land drop from the opponent so we can kill this entity. One card top, one card bottom. Sprite Dragon. Yep, that's another good one. Okay, killed all other things. And we get a redraw. Alright, let's start drawing them lands here, I guess. Nope, Sprite Dragon on top. And they're going to Wild Slash our Goblin Guide. So yeah, Lurrus would be looking pretty good right about now. We actually played Wild Slash the last time we were playing Izzet Prowess as well. It's almost the same thing as a Burst Lightning. And once in a while, it'll let you kill a protection from red creature. Oh, that's a shame. Our Searing Blaze isn't going to kill the Sprite Dragon anymore. We're in trouble here. We need Path to Exile off the top. That's not it. We're not quite dead yet, though. I guess we'll slow roll the Boros Charm, cast it end of turn. Maybe we'll draw Path. Those Phoenixes sure do miss the Faithless Looting, I'll bet. What a combo those two cards were. Yep, down to 3. You got anything else? Yeah, you do. GG. 3 lands, no creatures. This is an awkward hand, but we do have 9 plus 4, 13 damage in it, which isn't bad. I think we can keep it like it's a mediocre 7, but it's fine. Ribbit. What's up, Slayer? Very true. One of these lands is a spell. I think we're going to go ahead and start with a Fetch Shock. We could just start with Mountain because we don't know what the opponent's playing. So maybe we want to preserve our life total. But Fetch Shock would thin the deck a little bit. Thinning doesn't really matter. Let's just suspend the Rift Bolt. We don't know what the opponent's doing yet. The old Snow Covered. Been using these a lot on Modo. Picked up a bunch of them whenever I found them cheap. Let's get you this window closer to the opponent's life total so I don't have to scroll my mouse over so far. Another land off the top. Not a fan of that. I think we'll just play Fetch Land, hold up Boros Charm, pass. Aggie. It's a speedrun player mindset. Let's make things a little bit more efficient. And this program's already so inefficient that all these little things matter. Mishra's Bauble, Overgrown Tomb. Mishra's Bauble but no Lurrus. Maybe they're playing Lurrus in the deck. That's probably what's going on. Well, that's what we're doing. We're speedrunning Magic. This is Burn. Ooh, Eidolon. Don't mind if I do. Speaking of speed running, we don't have much else to do this turn. I'll just hit the 6 button, let the opponent fatal push the Eidolon if they like. That's another 2 on the board. And I'm going to leave the Wooded Foothills on the table like this for a little while, just in case I need it later for a, what's the name? Searing Blaze. Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that the... Ooh, we're going to have to discard the Sunbaked Canyon here. I'm not a fan of that. Kind of wanted to go Skullcrack, Skullcrack. I'm not discarding a spell, though. I mean, there's a lot of great decks in the format there, JDX, so have a good time building whatever, you know? Just enjoy yourself. I've had a great time playing all these different types of decks. Skullcrack you, Skullcrack you. I dare you to tap that Peatland. Tap it twice. Heliod combo is coming real soon. Next week or two. I rent most of the decks slightly better. This is the one exception to that. I own this deck. Helix. Womp womp. Funny thing is, we're still looking okay. Inquisition? Okay, we'll, I guess we'll just Helix them in response to this. We were going to lose one of these spells regardless. Okay, that's a quick clock, but all we need is one card off the top. Good question. No, we don't fetch to thin, because if we fetch, Searing Blaze is no longer a kill. Okay. So, looks like they're playing a Lurrus in the main, not Jun, sorry. Did we even see red? Looked like Golgari. I'm thinking some number of Rest in Peace for their Tarmogoyfs might be in order. Searing Blaze didn't seem to have too many targets that game. I'm thinking they probably run Tarmogoyf, Death Shadow, Scourge, and that might be it. Although they might be running the snake that costs 1 mana. So I'm thinking, let's see here, being green, like, they have access to some amazing life gain, but I don't really think they're going to have any. Path is reasonable. Not a huge fan of the Searing Blaze. I like one Rest in Peace. Because if we get one Rest in Peace out, Tarmogoyf is dead. But I don't want 2 Rest in Peace, like having a dead one in hand. Never overboard as burn. It's a very good point. So the last question I have to answer is Skullcrack better than Searing Blaze? Searing Blaze requires that they have a creature on the board. Skullcrack doesn't. And is Searing Blaze ever actually going to kill one of their creatures? Ever? Hey, Burakima, thanks for coming back. Really? You bring in the Vortex. Hey, thanks for the raid. Alright, I'm gonna try it like this. Also, I think that if we ever bring in Vortex, we want to take out Riftbolt. Just like those cards swap. Because you never want to suspend a Riftbolt when you have a Vortex. Wasn't today supposed to be Yogg Friday? That was last week. But I do actually have the Yawgmoth deck rented, so we can play it later. How's it going today? It's going all right. Going pretty good. Got to watch Critical Role last night, and now I get to play Magic, so win-win. No way. Travis, you were playing the Yawgmoth combo? How did you find the deck? You said you got body, but you enjoy the experience? It's my favorite deck to play, that's for sure. Well, I imagine that Joyce would have a thing or two to say about the deck. He spent some time playing it when Once Upon a Time was legal. Yeah! Smack that follow button, everybody. Get those bells ringing in my ears. Okay, let's just start with a Goblin Guide and go from there. They are playing the Hex Drinker. Okay, so we'll be bringing the Searing Blaze back in if we go to a Game 3. Hey! Forgive Hexar is Cole, you say? Welcome, welcome. Normal work schedule? I wouldn't know the first thing about it. Iburakima with the gift subs. My friend. You legend. Thank you, thank you. No kidding. That is something, huh? Iburakima, you are so generous. Thank you. I think that we're going to just get rid of this Tarmogoyf straight off. Path to Exile, get rid of it, suspend the Riftbolt, and get ready for an Eidolon later. I want to get this thing off the table before it can start doing any damage. We can keep the pressure up this way. But I think that there would be a an argument for playing the Eidolon right now to catch any future spells they play. But I want to get the damage in with the Goblin Guide. Fulminator Mage off the top. They're going after our lands, chat. Don't switch sides on me. I know the kinds of things that land destruction can do to chat. So just be chill. Well, Iburakima, I think that almost sets us up for the third emote slot, tier 1. I think we need maybe 1 or 2 more. When I was looking yesterday, we were at 20, and I know that one of the subs dropped, so we got to 19. Year 5 puts us up to 24. So that is sweet, buddy. We're almost there. Ooh, yeah, just like that, Fangle. Very nice. Ooh. Yeah, we're just going to attack for 2 here, play the Eidolon pass. Yeah, Jimmy, I think that is actually the better play. The thing is, that would have given us access to that mana on our turn, so we would have been able to do more. They didn't know that we had 3 2-mana spells in our hand, right? So they're drawing Fatal Push here. No free lands for you. We'll just get this Eidolon down. They'll have to pay the 2 life to Fatal Push it. They'll go to 8. Goblin Guide puts them to 6. Boros Charm puts them to 2. Seven is a good number for us. Fulminator Mage is a bit of a pain, though. We kind of need those lands to cast these spells. Land off the top, please. I mean, Swiftspear keeps the pressure going. We'll take it. And land off the top, I think we'll win the game. Not for the opponent, deck. Land on top for us. Alright, what do they got? Is this Tarmogoyf? What you got? What you got? Oh, this is a pass. Cool. Land. It's pretty good, though. I think this still is going to seal it. Okay. Ooh, this hand looks fine. Goblin Guide into Eidolon would be way better if we were on the play, obviously, but this is a keeper for sure. Jimmy, not necessarily needed, but Skullcrack is still a good card, and we want it somewhere in the deck, somewhere in the 75. So we keep some of them in the main, some of them in the side. Oh, again, we're against Izzet Prowess again. This is the deck that we had some trouble with last time. I'm going to switch up the plan a little bit. I'm going to Lightning Bolt the Soulscar Mage, then play Eidolon. A Burakimo with the additional gift sub. I think you just knocked it out of the park, bud. Thank you so much for the support. Can't stand that number 2. Ah, you're tied and they left you in second. There it is. Takes the lead. You just can't stay second place. Wow. I sure am glad I got out of bed today. Thanks, buddy. Gosmon with a follow. Thanks, friend. They've been flying all over the place lately. Okay, Manamorphose triggering the Eidolon. If they have... Serum Visions. Okay, so yeah, they're just playing right into Eidolon here. That's good for us. They are going to have a huge Soulscar Mage. Well, hopefully Screes shows up today. I was thinking we might get Yawgmoth League in after the burn one. Okay, so the Eidolon just did a ton of work there. 3 spells. Okay, Searing Blaze, but no land. Oh, I really would like to kill that Soulscar Mage. Like, a lot. What if we just Eidolon again? We could Goblin Guide, Rift Bolt, but they have the Lightning Bolt to block the Goblin, or to kill the Goblin Guide or the Eidolon regardless. There's another number 1 to buy. That's true. From the Crypt has been jealously guarding the cheerleader position. Yeah, I like the Guide Rift. I think that has the highest chance for success. Because the Eidolon just costs them 2 life, whereas the Rift Bolt, we can kill the Soulscar Mage next turn if they don't kill us. And we'll keep the Goblin Guide back as a blocker, so they have to Lightning Bolt it. I bought Chemo with the 300 bits. As many bits as you can eat. You just want to be number 1 at everything. And succeeded. That's right, you got your choice how to display that you're number 1. Ooh, that's going straight for my face, not for the Goblin Guide. They have like a Teamer Battle Rage or something? Or just any other burn spell to kill the Goblin Guide here? Lava Dart? They just Lava Darted this Soulscar Mage? What? Okay, so they misclicked their own creature instead of our creature. So they were no longer able to take the Goblin Guide off the table with the double Lava Dart, and shame scooped. Yeah, you don't get the same kind of errors in paper, that's for sure. Yeah, that's very true. It's very true. It's a different experience. And actually, the missed triggers is one of the reasons why I really like Modo. I like the way you think. Oh, we keep the heck out of this. This is aggressive. Ooh, with the mutagenic growth to save the Soulscar Mage. So that's a 1-for-1 trade there. They get to keep their creature. Good for them. Light up the stage. They find the Dragon's Claw. We don't have the artifact removal for that. That sucks. JP with the follow. Thank you, friend. So yeah, we're probably going to be going to a game 3 on this one. Dragon's Claw is brutal. You're going to kill one of our Swiftspears here. So it looks like they're going to double cast the Lava Dart, get a bunch of damage in with a Soulscar Mage, gain a bunch of life, kill our creature. Seems like a really good turn for the opponent. Smack. Well, we still don't have any way to get the Soulscar Mage off the table, so let's play Eidolon and make the red spells they cast cost them life, I guess. Yeah, Jimmy, that's kind of the rub. Do you bring in this card that probably isn't going to have a target? But on the other hand, if you don't have it, you don't have any way to answer the Dragon's Claw. And Dragon's Claw is an incredibly powerful card against us. Super hard to beat Dragon's Claw. A Braid would be better. You're right. But a Braid doesn't do damage to opponents. So we have 3 and 2, 6 damage in hand. We're not quite dead yet. Path to Exile does get rid of one of the mages. Not, I don't think it's possible to win anymore. Yeah, they're going to be able to kill us in 2 hits. We're not going to be able to kill them. I remember Oba Ashburn. Obosh Prowess. It was a pretty good deck. Keep this, for sure. First turn Goblin Guide into second turn Searing Blaze. Seems fine. And they get to draw a card off it. Oh, and they have so many cards in hand. Oh, they're starting with Lightning Bolt. Okay. Manamorphose is in their hand now. So it looks like they might have the bird. Yep. So let's just hope they don't have Mutagenic in hand. We're going to Searing Blaze that bird. And if they don't have it, then we'll be able to save the Lightning Bolt for their face. Otherwise, we might just have to throw Lightning Bolt at the entity. Oh, glad you think so, Charles. It's one of my favorite decks, too. Okay, so if we Lightning Bolt the creature in response to all of this, the Searing Blaze still goes off because it targets two creatures, or two targets. So we don't have to worry about the creature dying and then Searing Blaze damage no longer hits the opponent. They still had to pay the 2 life for the Mutagenic. This is a fair trade. They're getting another Manamorphose on top. So we're out of gas here. But, I mean, we still got the Goblin Guide, so they got to take care of that. And Sunbaked Canyon to draw us another card. So we've got a little bit left in the tank. Ah, another entity. Brutal. I do. There is Deflecting Palm, and it's actually in the deck right now. If I, yep, it's in the deck right now. Boros Charm, not bad. Almost kills them. But if we Boros Charm, we're not going to have enough mana for the Sunbaked Canyon and to cast the spell as well on top of it. So I think we just wait on the Boros Charm. And we're also going to want to keep the Arid Mesa on the board in case our next card is Searing Blaze. Oh, the Dragon's Claw. Okay, let's Boros Charm in response. Yeah, Charles, I've lost games that I've had in the bag because of that card. Attack with Tarmogoyf. Deflecting Palm. Damn it. Next turn, attack with Tarmogoyf. Deflecting Palm. Ah, terminate my own Tarmogoyf. Bad times. Okay, Lightning Bolt at the Goblin. And they keep the entity back in case we get a attacker. Oh, I should have fetched an upkeep. That's what I should have done. A lot of lands here. We got so close. Opponent's at 3. This Dragon Claw, though. It's going to let them stabilize. Second Dragon Claw. Oh my god. Deck. What is with all the lands, deck? It's something that happens sometimes when you're playing Burn. Just, you have to let it go. Don't let it get to you. This game is over. Case of too many lands. This hand is really awkward. It has no ones, but we are on the play. Yeah, that's true, Mr. Ray. Burn got way better with the draw lands. This hand is so awkward, though. I hate it. I hate this hand so much. We just do one thing a turn. And we don't even do anything the first turn. Then again, like, we could draw 1-drops, right? So that we play Eidolon and then we start doing 2 spells after that, from then on. You think it's a mull too, huh? Like, the hand is so awkward. Alright, what are we up against this time? Haven't seen a Burn deck in your league since last year? Well, Burn has definitely been in hiding for a while, but it's come back with a vengeance in the last month or so. Maybe the last couple weeks. You know, I actually picked up a pair of Grim Lavamancers a little while ago, just in case I wanted to play them. I think that they are an interesting option. They allow you to use the cards in your graveyard, and they allow you to turn on Spectacle. I don't hate it. I think it's a fine card. But I don't play it in the 75. So it looks like we're up against Control here. So that's going to be an interesting matchup. Hope everyone likes slow rolls. They're at 13. We got 9 in hand. Oh, that's another 1 on the table there. So we got Skullcrack, Lightning Bolt. I guess we could just Lava Spike. We got a couple options here. I think I'm going to Lava Spike, hold up Bolt. Actually, cancel that. I'm just going to pass. They could have... what's name? Timely reinforcements. I've faced control decks that have timely reinforcements in the main. We have Skullcrack in our hand right now. We can play around it, so let's do that. Jimmy, we're on the same wavelength there. Alright, come on, opponent. I'd like to be able to edit this league down to an hour. Timely's very good at the moment because of Izzet, Prowess, and because of Burn. I mean, it's also fine against Jund Shadows, so there you go. Oh, it's a Teferi. Okay, I guess we'll just Skullcrack them anyways. And then if we draw land, they're dead. Hey, it's all good, Jimmy. There's going to be a delay on chat for most people. It's just the way Twitch seems to work. Okay, so if they have nothing, we kill them here. They need specifically to have... what's the name? The counterspell? Force of Negation. They don't have it. They would if they had it. So that's turn 4. Threw all my resources out the window. Managed to get them to 0. Okay, so we're going to bring in Roiling Vortex. I like to take Rift Bolt out when I bring in Vortex, but I don't really see any other cards we want to bring in this matchup. I mean, like Rest in Peace, we could bring in one of those, but definitely not two. But I do like the Vortex as this repeatable source of damage. And then being able to, for a single mana, nullify one of the better cards they have in the matchup. Terry, thanks for the follow, friend. Alright, we're going to submit with this. Let's see if we can get the single chest. Get our money back for the league. This is a fine hand to start with. We'll keep this. Another Eidolon. Start with Goblin Guide. And they reveal an Opt, so no free draw for them. And a pass. Okay. I think we probably just throw down an Eidolon. Attack with a Goblin Guide. Okay, they draw the Colonnade. And take 2. Cool. Here's an Eidolon to deal with. And it resolves. Okay, they're going to purge it, so yeah, that's another 2 for them. And we got the points from the Goblin Guide in, too, so that's not bad. What do they got here? Oh, they're going to Field of Ruin, our white source. So that's going to allow us to Lightning Bolt them, get some extra damage in. Very nice. And we still have a white source in Sunbaked Canyon. Okay, so we're going to attack first so we can Skewer and then play Eidolon. Yeah, I don't like that field play from the opponent at all. Maybe they're going for triple blue so they can do like Cryptic Command stuff or something like that. Next turn? I don't know. Okay, so they're at 9. We don't have lethal though. The Skullcrack costs 2. We don't have enough mana to do the 9. We're just going to Eidolon after we Skewer. Opt in response. Don't think they would force of negation this, but they might. Okay, they do. They actually force of negation the Skewer the Critics here. Eidolon, go. Oh, they have an Oust. So they're going to take 2 more from the Eidolon trigger. And that goes second from the top. Yeah, we gain 3-2. Okay, there's the Colonnade we knew about. They cast the Opt as well. We have Lethal. So let's start with an attack. See what happens. Logic Knot on top of the deck. Okay, we're going to Skewer. And Boros Charm immediately. Actually, no, we're going to Skullcrack. And we'll save the Boros Charm just in case we need it. It does more damage later on, but this could just win the game anyway on its own. And it does.